Cyber software stocks have gotten increased attention lately, with Fortinet reporting better than expected first quarter results on Monday. I'm joined by RealMoney Pro contributor Chris Versace. Chris, many are expecting a strong earnings season for computer security companies. So which are the ones to watch?
Well, it's not a surprise, Brittany. We have seen it all throughout last year and so far in 2015. Growing headlines, cyber attacks, hacks, ransomware, all these things. And Symantec just came out with their new report that had amazing data, tremendous upsurge in number of corporate attacks, but also saying that about 60% of email is in fact spam. So, for an investor, you have got to be invested in the space. Absolutely. You have to look at companies that are serving big enterprises, companies like, FireEye, for example, that's really well positioned and has been a buyer to round out its technology portfolio. On the individual side, I continue to like LifeLock shares. They are the ones that are going to protect your identity and alert you if you've been hacked.
Well, and as you mentioned, cybersecurity threats have obviously grown, but what's your outlook on the space and spending on cybersecurity?
Well, as the pain continues to grow, of course, we're going to see companies try to, spend in order to protect themselves. So this year alone, we're going to see about $76 billion, $76 billion on cybersecurity. And on the government, over the next 5 years or so, they're expected to spend about $65 billion. So I would just say cybersecurity is a growth industry.
All right, but there is a growing number of cybersecurity firms that are publicly traded out there. So how do you recommend deciding and choosing which ones to invest in?
Well, that's a great question, right? I mean, with so many options, what do I do? So if you can't decide or you don't want to decide, there's actually an ETF with a ticker symbol, and I love this, HACK. So you can certainly do that and buy a basket. But if you really wanted to drill down and get that, individual stock leverage and ownership that you really, really want, maybe some dividends along the way, there are a couple of ways to think about it, right? We already talked about FireEye and Lock. There's Palo Alto Networks as well. Those are good, strong companies. If you wanted to look maybe what big companies are going to continue to round out their exposure, Cisco Systems, IBM, these guys have been acquirers of businesses, and I think they'll continue to do so.
All right, good list there. Thank you so much. RealMoney Pro contributor Chris Versace. And I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.